Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode, and I have to admit I really like this view from the front of my base, and I've built a low wall here. I've been working on my base, but before we get into that, a bit of a double apology guys, is that if my voice sounds a bit rough and croaky, is that I'm having my traditional Christmas cold developing. I always seem to have a habit of having a cold over Christmas. And the other apology is the fact that over an hour ago I started to record this video and I played for an hour and I thought that's it, I had a good video. One slight complication is that I had not even switched the recording software on, so things may be a bit out of sync from the last time I made a video. But one thing I do want to show you is what I've been doing with the base. I've had a little bit of a building session, and we'll just go into the photo area here. You can see what I've done is I've started to push the base backwards, and what I've decided is the center of the island here I'm going to lay out as my farming area. And unlike my previous base, all the farming is going to be hemispheres. And what I'm probably thinking is coming out this way, these circular rooms here, which are just going to be purely decorative, are going to probably not come out much further here. I may put a hemisphere out here, a standalone one, but what I will do is push out more of similar structures like this out this way. I want to keep this rock in place, and then of course the cuboid room over there will eventually go down into my underwater base. But I'm quite liking the way everything is shaping up at the moment, but I don't want the base to be really squashed up. I want it to be well spread out, and I'm really happy with that. And you can see I've actually started to put some trees out. I can't remember, I think I've got these from the anomaly. And if I go inside now, I must admit that I was looking at these rooms and I thought, what am I going to use these rooms for? But I actually brought my technicians across, and these four have fitted in really well with the windows. And I don't know about you guys, but they seem smaller than they were before when they were in the circular rooms. I mean, I could do a comparison and just do a bit of a comparison in height. I suppose I am the same height. A bit difficult to tell. But I'm sure they look taller than me when they were in the other base. Anyway, that's just another aside. And I've put a couple. I think this is some kind of mutated corn. And now what I've done is I've moved my teleporter inside, and of course I've got my setup here for adjusting my avatar look. Then up on this floor is going to be my trophy room. I've got two trophies at the moment. I've got this one, which is a glitching separator, and this is the result of my failed video. This is an ossified star, which I picked up in this system. And just to show you guys, if I come into here, discoveries, and I can't remember which one it is. And this is a bit of a dodge, guys, that if you find I think this is a calcinated planet, and it's got a single species on it, you complete that, what you actually get then is, and upload it, you then get the milestone for planet zoology. So if you could find a whole series of calcinated planets with one species on, you could really power through these missions very, very quickly. I still really need to work on my extreme survival, and a big thank you for Snafu for giving me another reminder. I know I'm terrible with remembering all the tips that you give me, and I get very distracted, and I know I should be doing something, and then I start looking at something else and I go off. So apologies for that, guys. I will be doing a mission for extreme survival, because the other thing I've also got is, if I can find the log, is, let's get back to here. I'm doing a community research. We can see we've reached tier 1, and it says complete daily research. Now it says here gather storm crystals in extreme weather conditions. I've been looking for an extreme planet, and I haven't found one where I've got a storm. I nearly got myself killed in the video I was making, and I've still got 4 hours left on that mission. So what seems to happen is that it's almost like you get a 24-hour count from when you accept the mission. So it's not like the mission's set daily, which is what I thought happened. So in some ways that's a useful experiment, even if I don't finish the mission, because it gives you guys an idea of how those missions are being done. So it's like you accept the mission and then you get a 24-hour to finish it, and you can't take a new mission until that expires. And I've put my rattling spine over here, so this is going to be a kind of more biological trophy room up here. And my final base technician, the farmer, I tucked him down here because he's going to be supervising this farming area here. And I'm really liking the way this works out, the fact that it's all glazed, so it doesn't seem like the base is all enclosed. And the other reason he's here is to act as a marker to tell me that this is the way into my workshop. And I want to come into the workshop for a very specific reason, because Evlon426 has left me a comment about making frigate fuel. What he suggested is that you buy dihydrogen jelly from the trader, and then you just whack them in here. Put them in here. You see you get 250 dihydrogen. So instead of spending, like I was doing, long periods of time collecting it, you just go in here, drop these in there, use the refiner to reverse engineer it, and if you buy lots of tritium, you can punch out a lot of frigate fuel very, very quickly. I think I'm just going to let that run for the moment, because what I did in the video that I lost is my frigate mission finished, and you say I sent it on the next mission, so they're off somewhere around the galaxy doing things. And the other thing I do want to look at, I think I've got a little bit of technology here, blueprint research, and I actually like that. Got there. Glass panel, concrete ramp, I think we'll grab that. And I've got I lay out a large wedge. And I'm just going to scoot back into here. I suppose I could go round the safe way to get to the teleporter. And I think in this part what I do want to do is see if I can find an extreme planet to move that mission forward. But the problem's going to be finding an extreme planet. I did find an ultimate extreme planet actually, guys. I just want to show you this as well. It's actually in my system. And I've gone the wrong way again, apologies for that. It's the... I actually called it instant death, and I can't spell death correctly. Instant death. And I actually landed on this planet as part of the video that I didn't make, and it's an extreme weather planet. It's a high security sentinel planet, and I couldn't actually use its Snafu's tip because it was a water world with small islands on it. So I landed on a small island, I jumped out, my environment was collapsing, I came under immediate attack from sentinels. I thought, well, maybe that was a little bit of an extreme planet that was a little bit too extreme. And so I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know if I've got any planets here that I've marked as extreme. That's got peaceful weather on it. And I really should put an X in front to show what planets are. I did go to this system. It's got 5 planets, 1 moon. Got this system here, it says 6 planets, and I haven't investigated any planets. It's Micron Air 5. Okay. I don't know why I haven't checked out any of the... Okay. I think we'll just go there and see what planets are there, and we'll just take the spin of the die. I mean, this could be a video on some very simple exploration. If we find an extreme planet, we'll go for it. I'm just a bit confused over why I've got a system where I haven't actually checked out any planets. Okay. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll see if this guy's got one of the missions that where I can go down and repair something, kill sender, locate missing person. Maybe that will take me in a direction. Unstudied. So I think we're just going to spin the die a little bit. Last known target location, right? So we're just going to spin the die and see where it goes. Actually, just have a quick check. I must have done the suit. I do have a bit of a confession, guys, is that because I've been playing a lot of Imperium because Alpha 9 is out. I've also been playing a lot of X4 as well, and I've even played a little bit of Planet Nomads out of curiosity in the last couple of weeks. So what's happening is I'm starting to get all the games confused between me. And if any of you guys wonder why I haven't put any X4 up on the channel, the reason is that I'm having a real nightmare trying to record it because I have to. Whoops, a daisy. I did try doing it, and you've got, because of the technology they use, the only way you can do it is with full screen capture, and I haven't had a lot of luck with actually doing it. So this could be an extreme planet. Yeah, I haven't really had a lot of luck with the how can you say, the recording, and one of the problems is if you can't trust what you're recording, then it makes it less interesting or less inspiring to make a series on it, because if you've got it always in the back of your mind that things aren't, oh well, we found ourselves an extreme planet, we're just going to need a cave system. Let's just get in here. Yep, thank you. Let's interface with this guy and transmit location. Transmit location of my target. The client will be happy. Wow, oh wow, that looks cool. It's not going to be a 24 slot though, is it? It's 19 slot C class, no. On here. Oh, come on. I hate it when the game does this. Won't let me get in. I could jump on the table, there we are. And got first aid. And extreme weather, additional shielding via blueprint vendors. Let's see what you've got for me. I need to go for a bit more extreme. Oh, no, that's components, isn't it? You've got oxygen recycler. Oh no, I've got everything here. I know I've said it before, guys, but I much preferred the old system of tech, and I don't see any caves around here. Have a little bit of it. I don't think we'll be able to run. I'll have a quick look over here. I'm not seeing any caves here. I don't seem to be able to run. It seems almost like everything is a bit slow. So we're going to have to try and find a cave system. Wow. Otherwise we're going to die. Well, I suppose we can complete this mission if nothing else. Get out. Jump up onto here. And let's see if we can find a cave system to walk through, as Snafu suggested. I can't actually hardly see anything at all here. Just get out of here. Well, we've got a marker to fly towards. Got an ancient ruin there. Well, that says just go to mission agent. Well, we don't want to do that. Game, I want a cave system. I suppose it goes without saying that I will find an extreme planet with no caves on it. There's got to be some caves on it somewhere. There's a depression there. That could be useful. I'm just going to fly across the surface, guys. What we can find. Actually, let's just drift down through here and see what we can see. Oh, there's something actually telling me there's a landing pad there. Was this the one I've just been to? If I come back to where I was before. No, this is actually... No, this is a different system, so... Okay. We're going to have to do it the hard way. And I'm determined to stay on this planet until I've actually got that. I think, just I say, we're stop the shields, get in here, and let's get into. Yep, I know. Stop annoying me, game. Grab that. Haven't seen one of these for a little while. Pick up the navigation data. This is like a well, almost like a foundation interior. Well, actually all the interiors used to be like that. And I think we can just grab that. Some pugnium. Let's see if we can get into here. Hopefully this won't be a manufacturing base or something with an armoured door. That could make life a bit interesting. And grab that. No one in here. What is this? Oh, we got a transmission tower, so we may actually get a, what we call it, a crash ship or something to go looking for. So, oh good, it's too early. So 3 5s are 15 minus 1, 3 14s are 42, so I need be 3 6 5. That's where I got it wrong. Nope, distress signal coordinates discovered. It's a very smooth surface planet. Okay. Brief moment then I thought someone had appeared. I think what I am going to do is kind of what am I actually on? Radiation. I'll give myself a little bit of. I've got the batteries. So. I think we're going to go. Is that a stress beacon? Well, we're going to go and check that out. Just for the fun of it. Unless, of course, I can find a cave. You would have thought I could find at least one cave on this planet. I can hang out. Some holes in the ground there. Wonder if that would be. Ah, yeah, okay. We are going underground. So you're going to scan him. Now I've got to find the hole in the ground where I was looking for. There it is. This is what Snafu suggested. We go underground. And then we just lurk underground and search. Not sure what's going on here at the moment. In some kind of... Just check something, guys. It seems to be my... Oh, I think it's probably because we're It's these tower things, isn't it? I mean, what I could do is, yeah, it's these nodules of cobalt. Actually, I could take this opportunity to gather some cobalt and marrow. Let me just get back into here. I don't think my eyes can quite handle. I'm not sure what I need cave marrow for, but we're going to collect some anyway. I'm just going to scan some cobalt. Yeah, I think these cobalt pillars are destabilizing me a little bit here, guys. And I'm just going to grab some more. I mean, the reason I'm collecting cobalt, just finish this, is I come here. See, I've got ionized cobalt here. In fact, I come here and one. I think I've got my mini, what we call it, with me. Here we are. There. Portable refiner. I had more cobalt than that. Yeah. Drop that in there. Mine offline, no fuel. That's okay. Put that in. And what I'm going to do is just let that build while I gather a bit more cobalt in this area here. And we've got some unidentified items here. I'm just going to scan that. Pure ferrite uranium. I'm certainly going to take that. And hopefully I'll be able to lurk down here for a little while. Right guys, what I'm going to do is just hang around under here for a little while until I get that milestone, and then I'll be right back, guys. So hopefully that will work out, and then once we've got the milestone, we'll go and see Nada and Polo if I can find the anomaly. I've got no idea where it is, and that's where I will wind things up. So I'll see you in a minute, guys, once I've actually got the milestone. Oh, I found a vortex cube. I'm surrounded by toxic, but I've finally got that objective, and we are now in business to do it. Just to show you there, nearly got myself killed, and just to show you milestone. So we've now got the extreme survival 3. Now what I want to do before I do anything else is we're going to come to discoveries, and I want to rename this planet. We're going to call it X Dakot, so that I know this is an extreme planet and it's got caves on it, it's got things to do, and it means that I can come back here when I want to do a bit more extreme planet. And I've lost my ship. There it is. Hello creature, certainly going to scan you. Got some unidentified carbon, scan that as well. Make a bit of cash. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go and check out the wreckage, because you never know if I can find it. Where did that wreckage go? Don't play games with me. Right, it says 15 minutes away, so we're going to go up into space. There's no point turning down wreckage when it gets there. You never know, it might be a fantastic ship. Famous last words, so we're just going to grab that. I think the community mission's going to have to be a bust, because I was barely surviving on this planet with the... this is going to be a shuttle, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time landing with that, guys. Got no real interest in shuttles. I know I need to get some better ships, but there are limits, guys. So let's just get up into space, and I think we can. If I throw out a scan, We should attract the anomaly. There he is. And we're just going to go and see specialist Polo. We'll also be able to check with Quicksilver over the, what we call it, the what we can unlock, because we've got to tier 1 of the community mission. My mind's just not working today. Apologies guys, I'm going to have to take something for my cold actually. I think I can feel it building up in my nose. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's just go here. And we're just going to talk with Specialist Polo to report progress to. The exosuit has weathered some storms now, yes. Many extreme souls endured, your life is still preserved. Transmit survival data. Polo seems unconvinced by my claims of longevity, wondering aloud if I am some Sentinel-made replica. They check me over thoroughly, they offer me a huge grin. They seem excited about whatever they have discovered, offer me a gift of new technology. Oh, come on. Clever, a strong suit, long life friend. You've given me much to consider. Please take some time. Perhaps you might explore a little bit more, find some interesting stories to tell us. Our home loves us to gather stories. You will know when I am ready, friend. All I ask is you see the sights I cannot leave. Okay. Busy is analysing previous data collection time. Okay, let's see what Nard has got for us. Nard stands back for me, the light dances across his visor with warning system. Something has changed between us. Narda has grown to believe there is no room in the galaxy for free will. Yep, I think we've read all that. I'm just going to request nothing, I think. Progress. Transmit milestone data. You've seen much, but you do not understand. Not for Narda to know. Please take this. These missions are certainly messed up now. And we can't talk to Polo for another hour. I mean, I've got one an Atlas V2 pass, but I suppose I'm just going to have to get one somewhere else. Okay, Mr. Quicksilver. Ah. It says unlocks at tier 1. I thought we'd got to tier 1. Ah, it says it's past tier 1. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Anyway guys, these are the tier 1 items that we got here. A sail palm, a globe tree, a rock garden. Of course what we're really after is the tier 2 terrarium, which I certainly would like to make a centerpiece in my base, and the first spawn battle mask. I might even consider buying that actually, and I might change the look of my avatar. Anything behind here? Nope, we just walked behind. I think we're just going to go down here. Just to wind this video up guys, sorry my voice is really starting to break a little bit now. We'll just go back to the space station because I'm not going to be content with a save here, because the last thing I want is for to be dumped back on that extreme planet. That would be a lovely way to start another video, or my next bit of gameplay, because I am playing a little bit more off camera because I'm working on a base. I think we're just going to head for the space station. Got actually just a quick little bit of a scan round. So we got an unknown planet there. Why isn't that picking up? Okay, let's just get out of the... Just throw out the scan onto that. That's a sub-zero planet. Sub-zero planet. Good, that's got dioxide on it, guys. So I'm sorry for the digression, guys. I think we'll just go and check this planet out. Oh well, I'll go and land on it, and then that's where I'll wind the video up, guys. I'm just curious to see whether this planet is an extreme cold planet, because this could become my extreme system. Well, looks like we've got hostiles coming in, but we should be able to beat them. So we're just gonna punch through the clouds. We've got a cold planet that's got lots and lots of water. We've got one tiny little island in the center here. Okay, we're going to land on this, see if we can get in on this tiny little island here. There's harsh winds, icy. This is bountiful and full. This has got to be a picture, guys. There's another little island over there. Oh, this has got to be. Got to go for this, guys, as the thumbnail. Down a bit. Down a bit more. See the island, hide the menu. How about that for a thumbnail, guys? That's what you call a real, well, I can't call it a desert island because we're on a cold planet, but right, guys, so this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Apologies for the lack of continuity and also losing the video. Oh, that sky, actually, guys, that's awesome. Actually, I feel another picture coming on, guys. Sorry about this. Wow. Get back up. If I can get that in the background like that. Ah, yeah. That is absolutely awesome. Anyway, sorry, apologies for this, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.